Welcome to SuperDavedevYT, SuperDaveDev. We are watching the Formula 1 Grand Prix at Silverstone, British 2022 Grand Prix. 2021, Hamilton won a very controversial race where he crashed out Verstappen, his only opponent. Verstappen has won the race in 2020, and I would say Verstappen is a favorite to win today, not only because I'm biased because Verstappen, I believe, deserves to be champion and also deserves to be the champion this year as well. But I believe this is one of his favorite tracks. He's very good. Now, just to forewarn you, just to clarify, just to make a big note of this, is that yes, I know that my commentating is delayed from the data you see on screen. Tom Cruise is also. Why is Tom Cruise? Tom Cruise has some heavy, like he's got some serious color in his hair and stuff, dude. Coloring is okay. So they're about to race. Yes, I know my stream is delayed from the raw data that I received directly from the source. Keep that in mind. I received the data directly from the source, and it has to be understood that watching a live stream might be delayed compared to having actual digits and information being sent live from the source. So just keep that in mind. And we're about to get started. The race is about to get started. I'm pretty sure Verstappen should win unless, of course, technical issues, reliability issues could creep up. But that would be the same for Ferrari. So this might be something that Hamilton could actually get. So we're about to go racing and it's green. Let's go racing. So let's see. Verstappen is already in front. Verstappen is already... Dude. Verstappen is in front. Carlos... Dude, George Russell crashed out. Dude, top 5 every race. George Russell's out without even completing a lap. Carlos Sainz just made a massive mistake, dude. Oh, it's Charles Leclerc that made a mistake. Oh, okay. So now it's yellow flag because of... Red flag. How did he crash, dude? His left rear tire is completely off of his rim. Also the AlphaTauri of Yuki Tsunoda. The worst thing is that they're driving with all this debris on the track. All the debris on the track. Barry R. So yeah, this is very interesting, man. So basically, George Russell's out. Who's that? Alex Albon. I want to see the replay. Why is it taking this long for us to see what exactly happened and caused the crash? Like, come on, bros, get with the program. So, just to do a quick recap, yes, it's red flag because of crashes that happened at the start. Verstappen is first, Carlos Sainz is second, Hamilton is third. Oh my god, Leclerc made a mistake and he's fourth. Alonso is first, Perez isn't, is that sixth? Perez in sixth position, Norris seventh, Latifi in eighth, which is so strange for Latifi to be in that high position. 9th is Bottas, Ricciardo is at 10th, 11th is Gasly, 12th is Magnussen, 13th Vettel, 14th Stroll, 15th Mick Schumacher, 16th Yuki Tsunoda, remember he's crashed, Ocon, is Ocon also involved in the crash? Ocon is in 17th place, Russell obviously was in the crash, and Zal Alfa Romeo was in the crash, and Albon was in the crash. So let's see what exactly happened. Oh, we're going straight to the pit lane. I don't understand. Like, this is not the type of track you would expect them to crash, dude. That easily. Like, they crashed almost like immediately. There was no hesitation. It was just like start crash. So it's once again people not giving each other enough room, not respecting each other's, places, taking unnecessary risks that just didn't end up well for them. I'm thinking Russell might have been desperate, but Russell has been top 5 almost this whole has been top 5 the whole season except for this race, so he's screwed. So as far as I know, Russell will not be able to start the race. Zal would not be able to start the race. Albon would not be able to start the race. Thank you for the sub. Appreciate it, man. So yeah, well, okay, that's Lewis Hamilton out of the car. So there was a crash in the British Grand Prix. Crash. Whoa, is that Ocon? So Ocon's front right tire is destroyed. That's why he's behind Yuki Tsunoda, because Yuki Tsunoda still has his wheels, but Ocon is trying to drive to the pits with completely destroyed right front tire. I almost said right front tire. I have to be honest, when this happens, it destroys the momentum. The momentum of this whole race is destroyed. Because now it's red flag, they all go to the pits, they all chill, they get out of the cars, they chill. Like, the whole point of the race is we need to get racing. I remember in the old days, in like long, it's not too long ago. Not too long ago, even when there was crashes, they would still be racing. You know, as long as it's not like Monaco, where the crashes happen on the actual racing, you know, line, the actual pavement, the paved racing sections, you know. But as far as I remember, they used to be, even though there's crashes, they will still continue the race, unless, of course, if a car blocks the road. And these days it's like, oh, someone would crash, okay, there's red flag immediately, we have to stop the race, everybody in the pits and wait, you know. That is not the way it used to be. It used to be way more Wild West, should we say. Now, of course, it's much better to be safer. But I have to be honest with you, so those cars that crashed, they are mostly out of the actual, you know, racetrack. They're far away from the racetrack. They're far away from the racetrack. So Jos Verstappen is basically, of course, he's Verstappen's dad. So Verstappen and his dad is having a conversation. Fernando Alonso just chilling, waiting for the race to get started. The issue is that when you get out of your car after you just started the race, it completely diminishes your, let's say, your adrenaline rush of getting the race started. Completely goes from 100 to 0 really fast. So it's like, okay, we had this race, but now it stopped because people crashed. And now it's like we're all just chilling and waiting. And I'm pretty sure it's going to be another 10 minutes before we get started. So that sucks. I just love how they talk about Tom Cruise. Tom Cruise is in the Mercedes garage. Tom Cruise does not even look like Tom Cruise. He looks completely different. Like, he's got this like strange hair color that is obviously not natural hair color. He had to dye his hair, and he's got some strange as like, it just doesn't look like him exactly, dude. It's very artificial. It's a very artificial Tom Cruise. That is not the Tom Cruise that we have seen in the past, because he knows he's getting really old, so he's like doing everything he can to stay young, coloring his probably his gray ass hair to look nice and brown. If I'm not mistaken, his hair color was brown, and that picture. So I would say that Leclerc actually did something stupid. He lost the position, and I'm not sure how he lost that position, because it's just him that lost the position at the front. You know, when it comes to top three position, only Leclerc lost the position, and I'm not sure what he did and how he lost that position. I almost get the feeling that Leclerc has lost all his momentum purely because of his car, man. I wonder if Carlos can actually put up a fight. I just hope that Carlos Sainz does more than what he did in Canada. Like, at least pass Verstappen, man. Stop just, like, don't just pressure Verstappen. Like, there's a difference between you are doing what you're supposed to do to win a race, and you're doing what you think you should do because you don't want to do too much. And what I mean with that is that I get the feeling that Carlos Sainz is not motivated like, you know, say for instance, he's not motivated like Leclerc. Leclerc knows how to pass. He wants to pass. He's hungry for passing. If you look at the start of the Formula 1 Grand Prix Championship, where he passed Verstappen so many times, like especially in Bahrain, he passed Verstappen, then Verstappen came past, and then like Leclerc was a complete control there, making sure that even if Verstappen passes him, he will still easily, you know, take the lead from Verstappen. And that is what he did, even though Verstappen's car got destroyed and broke down. Showing Hamilton went past Leclerc. Oh, Hamilton passed Leclerc at the start. Hamilton passed Leclerc at the start, dude. Dude, I wonder if Hamilton's car... Oh, Perez had a horrible start. I'm pretty sure of that. Let's see what happened with Leclerc. But it was a Ferrari that went off, right? Fernando Alonso went in front of Perez. Lando Norris. So now we might see what happened with the crash. No, can't see. Well, we're just seeing Fernando Alonso passing Perez. Lando Norris is not that far behind, so he wasn't part of the people that crashed. He wasn't near those people. Dude, like, how long is this gonna take for them to start the race, dude? Like, this can't, like that is what I'm saying. It's like, if this was a circuit track where there's barriers and just a road, then I would understand. But this is a circuit with massive space. So do what you need to, but this is ridiculous that it takes this long for the race to get started again. They are trying to fix Ocon's car. I would be surprised if they can fix that car completely. Like, maybe he might race, but I don't think he would be fully, let's say, comfortable with the car. Oh, John Pablo Montoya is there, bro. He's at the McLaren garage, John Pablo Montoya. Interesting. Yeah, so look, I completely understand safety should come first. This is not the 1980s where people were like driving around being half on fire and it's all chaos. So I completely understand that. I completely see why this is necessary, but I feel the red flag shouldn't be an excuse for everything to just stop and slow down. I don't think that should be. I think the people clearing up the mess should be just as fast as the people that are working on the cars and, you know, doing pit stops and stuff. I think it should be an equal, you know, everybody should have more or less the same speed, work at the same pace. And I feel that the stewards and you know, those people don't really work at the same pace, and I feel like it just the main point of what I'm trying to say is it completely destroys the momentum of the race. The race is supposed to be fast. It started fast, lasted for less than a minute, Like, I'm telling you, like, it lasted for like 50 seconds. 50 seconds, and it was like the race was dead. It was just like, oh, red flag, everybody has to slow down, we have to wait. See, George Russell's car's already back in the garage. Like, come on. Or not in his garage, but at the pit lane. It's in the pit lane. They are parked there with the truck. They're ready to go. So let's just get this race started, please. Don't you dare do another 5 minutes, dude. I'm not gonna wait 5 more minutes. Just okay. I probably have to. I'm saying I won't, but I still will. But still, man, come on. Unnecessary. Like, it's just like race, bro. It's a race. It is not a. It's not a daycare. We're not like, you know, like these. All I'm saying is people that work as stewards or marshals. Actually, they call them marshals. Oh, I think is Russell trying to tell the race director he wants to race? So basically Russell wants to race because according to Russell, his car is not broken. He just stopped his car because he felt like he couldn't continue racing when people around him were crashing. Including him. Remember, he was also part of the crash. So he says that his car is fine. He can race with it. Even though his left rear tire is completely gone. Left rear tire is totally gone, but according to Russell, he's fine. He can race. Yeah, they can race if they fix your car, fine. But let's face it, your car is not fine, bro. Exactly. Russell's car will not be allowed to. Dude, like, so the main thing I'm saying is that if the marshals isn't on the same pace as the people, you know, like the pit crew, the teams, the race pace. Not necessarily the race pace of the cars, but the race pace of the people working on the cars, the race pace of the people working in the garages. Then I feel that's a little bit of a problem, man. Because now we're just waiting. And the only thing we know now is Verstappen's first, Carlos Sainz is second, Lewis Hamilton is in third. Lewis Hamilton's car looks surprisingly fast because he went past. Not only did he pass Carlos Sainz. Not only did he pass Leclerc, which is a Ferrari, which is one of the fastest cars in Formula 1 right now. And trust me, it looked like Lewis Hamilton passed Leclerc as if Leclerc was standing still almost, like Leclerc's car was slower than the Mercedes, which is not possible. And that's what I'm saying, is that I think we need to watch out for what Lewis Hamilton's gonna do, dude. And I'm telling you now, if Lewis Hamilton wins this race because both Ferraris and both Red Bulls, or even one Red Bull and one Ferrari, you know, gets a retirement because of reliability issues, then I'm gonna be really peed off, man. Then I feel once again that, you know, like, if Mercedes is faster, then they should show that they're faster. And I can almost say that I get the feeling that they might be way faster than what we expect them to be. Because Lewis Hamilton's car seemed way faster, bro, than that Ferrari in front of him. And trust me, Leclerc is not a slow driver. Leclerc is the fastest driver this year if you look at qualifying. Qualifying, he put up consecutively the fastest lap times. Like record-breaking lap times on these new cars to qualify on pole. So I'm wondering, so they're showing everybody, they're showing the Haas, they're showing Mick Schumacher, they're showing all these race engineers, race directors speaking to Mick Schumacher. I'm not sure why they're speaking to Mick Schumacher. It's not like he was in an accident. Like this is totally unnecessary for this to be this long, dude. For a race to restart, this is unnecessary. This is unacceptable, actually. This is a race. This is not like if it was like a freaking horse derby, like racing horses or something. Fine, and animals, you have to control them. There's lots of things that go into that. But we are race cars. The drivers are in control of those race cars. If they crash, then remove the cars, put them far away from the barriers, behind the barriers, keep them safe, and then restart the race. There's no need. Why are they allowed to get out of the cars? Why is this such a slow process? That is my problem. My problem is this extremely slow process. Such an incredibly slow process, and I don't understand why, man. Truck has just come back with George Russell's car. Dude, I'm telling you, even if Russell was able to restart the car, he wouldn't have at full potential. So yes, he's trying to get started because he's just thinking about, oh my goodness, I can't start, I can't continue my top 5 finishing streak, which is just unfortunate, bro. That's just the way it is. Yeah, so they have to remove the wheel. Like that wheel is completely like the wheel is off and the actual rim of the car is broken. So I would be surprised if they could just slap on a new tire and just call it a day. I would be surprised, dude. Yeah, so they're putting blankets on Russell's car. They're gonna put it into the pit lane. Most likely fix it for the next race, make sure it's fine. The problem with Russell's car is that I'm not sure if anybody realizes that, but because Lewis Hamilton is the #1 driver of Mercedes, Lewis Hamilton gets upgrades first. Lewis Hamilton gets the upgrades first. And that is why I believe Lewis Hamilton, even though he is not a completely garbage driver by any stretch of the imagination, I don't think his full potential is close to Russell's if they were in exact same hardware. And you might say, well, but they're driving in the same team. How can they not be in the same hardware and the same cars? Well, just like I mentioned, they can actually have different upgrades, have brand new upgrades on Lewis's car, and not give those upgrades to Russell. Why? Because that's preferential treatment. This is like a normal thing in Formula 1, where one driver gets preferential treatment based on his standing in the team. Just the way it is. It's how it's just the old school way that Formula 1 has always been. Now, of course, it's not. No one has to agree with it, but that's just the way it is. Mercedes have several times this year admitted to the fact that Lewis Hamilton got upgrades on his car and Russell did not. We need to race, dude. We need to race. Like, this is getting ridiculous, man. The race started 26 minutes ago, bro. 26 minutes ago. What is happening? I'm telling you now, if Mick Schumacher and Nicholas Latifi crashes out and they cause another red flag, I am seriously. Like, I'm telling you, Nicholas Latifi might be 8th position, might be the best he's ever done, but I'm telling you, don't for 1 second misunderstand. Don't for 1 second think that Nicholas Latifi and Mick Schumacher won't crash out for no reason, dude. Dude, they're still busy removing a car. Oh my goodness. They're still busy removing a car, bro. Oh my. 26 minutes have passed and they're still trying to remove one car from the barrier. Why not start with the car that is stuck in the barrier before you remove the rest of the cars, so we can make sure that we focus on the biggest... Oh, he went into the wall. Oh! Dude, that car almost went into the barriers, bro. Upside down. Oh my goodness. Dude, that is scary, dude. And the worst thing is they were talking about Formula 2. So the Formula racing that is also the lower class Formula racing, they call it Formula 2 racing. There was also a really horrific crash. Russell hit him. Of course he did. So, oh, Gasly was trying to squeeze in between him and Zhao, the Alfa Romeo driver that was on his, like the car was upside down, sliding on the tarmac and then flipped almost into the barriers, almost into the, like, I'm gonna be honest with you, that could have, there could have been some people hurt there, bro. From the crowd, from the grandstands. There could have been some people hurt from the grandstands for sure. So Alex Albon went into the wall. He got hit from behind because he had to brake for the car in front of him. Oh, he got hit from so many sides, Albon, huh? Damn, bro. Ooh. Yeah, so what happened is drivers getting really bad starts, and that caused accidents. Ocon just tried to stay out of it, but just couldn't, dude. He tried to avoid all the cars, but everybody was just, you know, sliding and hitting walls, and eventually a car hit him from the right. Damn, bro. Dude, that, okay, now I can see why they decided to actually, you know, take it a bit more seriously, because so yeah, they call him Joe, but there's no J in his name. But okay, fine. Let's call him Joe. Joe, Bottas's teammate, was upside down. His car was literally flipping. Almost, the car looked like it was about to enter the grandstand, dude. One of the grandstands. It looked really dangerous, dude. And that's almost exactly where Verstappen's where Verstappen had his crash. The only difference is that Zhao was upside down, sliding all on his roof, basically, even though there's no roof on a car. And then the car flips over the first barriers, completely misses those barriers, and then basically hits a wall, actually. How can Max Verstappen not be allowed to start first? Dude, I'm telling you, these British commentators should just stop with their agenda, dude. Because they are desperately trying to say that Verstappen did not pass Carlos, so he's not actually supposed to start at first place. So it's basically Pierre Gasly caused the accident between George Russell and Zhao. Zhao and George Russell's accident was caused by Pierre Gasly. Yeah, Gasly sees that Nicholas Latifi went between George Russell, hit Russell. George Russell didn't really pay attention, did he? George Russell went across into Gasly, almost not aware that Gasly is right there. Okay, so basically George Russell is just as much guilty as Gasly. I'm sorry. So Albon backs out of it because he sees the accident. Okay, it's basically it's Bottas started braking because he saw the accident, and because Bottas completely decelerating braking, that causes Albon to need to take some drastic action. And unfortunately, with taking drastic action and braking, the car behind Albon crashes into Albon, causes Albon to go into the wall. Whoa. Russell's car is in no shape, dude. Russell hit almost everybody. Russell hit Gasly, Russell hit Zhou. Like, that is dangerous, bro. There's no way that Russell's car would have been fine to start the race. There's no way, I'm sorry. It wouldn't have been fine to race. So George Russell doesn't actually take note of the fact that Gasly is right next to him. Turns into Gasly, trying to go behind Zhou. Ends up hitting Zhou. Or Zhou. This is tough, man. This is really tough. I did not think that Zhou would be upside down, sliding like you have to keep that in mind. If they didn't have the halo, once again, it's the same as the Formula 2 accident later, or should I say earlier today. It's the same as the accident with Formula 2, where the halo saved the driver. It's the same thing with Zhou today and the Alfa Romeo driver. Dude, Tom Cruise with his dyed hair is really bad, man. He doesn't look like he's Tom Cruise. He looks so funny, dude. He makes me think of those presidents in the past that used to do the same thing where they would dye their hair, and you would see this old man with this color hair that just doesn't seem natural. Okay. I do understand. I think we actually got most of the problems out of the way. So will we be able to? Will we be able to? Are we gonna start the race? That's what I'm trying to say. Are we gonna start the race? They are saying that Verstappen is not going to start first. It makes no sense, dude. Okay, by that knowledge, it means that Hamilton should... I'm telling you, if Hamilton stays in third place, and this is just a British biased bullcrap, bro. British biased action to go against Verstappen and the fact that he's most likely going to win this race. Damn, man, this is so bad. Like, can you imagine them telling Verstappen, oh no, you didn't complete the full lap, you're not allowed to start in first, even though you actually did pass Carlos Sainz fair and square at the start. They have to do the same with Hamilton, because Hamilton passed Leclerc fair and square at the start. So if that's the same logic they want to pull on Verstappen, they have to do the same with Hamilton. That's just a fact. They have to do the same with Hamilton. If Hamilton starts at third place, if Verstappen's not allowed to start in first place, I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. Then something has to happen, because this is complete garbage, bro. Dude, can we just please? Can we please? Can we please? Get the race started, please. Like, this is ridiculous by now, man. Like, it can't take 40 minutes, dude. Like, this is Silverstone. This is where all this is the country where all the cars are being made. Like, these people should be way ahead of everybody else. Like, we should be way ahead, bro. We should have been racing already. That's what I'm trying to say. We should have been racing, and we're not, dude. We're just watching this and wondering when will we start the race again. But I have to be honest, at least they corrected me, because I did not know that accident was that serious, dude. Zhao was really like... Drivers were in the cars, actually. Good. That is really good. Drivers are in the cars. Or some drivers are in the cars, should I say. I want to know if Max Verstappen is going to continue in first or not. Because these British commentators are trying to pull whatever tactics that they can pull out of their ass, they want to pull out, because they want Verstappen not to win. And they want to help. Oh. Dude. Keep the drivers safe. So they're calling the fence that caught Zhao's Alfa Romeo a catch fence. And Button is saying that it's there to keep the driver safe. Well, I doubt that fence is there to make his crash softer, dude. Because the barriers were supposed to make this make his crash soft, right? Soften his blow, but the barriers wasn't hit. And the issue is that must have been really bad for Zhao, dude. Because there was no like soft landing. It was just bam, 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 and then he hits a catch fence like solid. When I saw it, I didn't really expect it to be that bad, but damn, bro. 15 minutes before they want to restart. Almost a full hour before restart. Dude, this can't be real, bro. This can't be real. They want to take a full... Oh my goodness, dude. My goodness. So basically they want to... This whole crash is basically an hour for them to prepare to restart the race. An hour, bro. Oh my goodness. Oh man. Okay, so Lewis Hamilton's not in the car. There's some drivers in the car. Most of the drivers are not in the car. I can confirm most of the drivers are not even in the car. I don't know why Leclerc was in the car, because I'm going to assume the way that these British commentators are trying to haggle the fact that they don't want Verstappen to start in his rightful first place. They want Verstappen to start in second. I'm going to assume that they are going to start Verstappen in second. But that's what I'm saying. If they start Verstappen in second, Lewis Hamilton should start in fourth. Or actually in fifth. Because that's where his actual starting position was fifth. So let's just wait and see what's going to happen, because I'm not even sure. Yeah, so if you just started watching this live stream, we're waiting for the race to start. The race did start almost 45 minutes ago. The race started, and unfortunately there was a massive crash. The Chinese driver Zhao was in a really bad accident. His car was upside down, and it actually flipped over the barriers into a solid fence. They call it a catch fence. So I'm not sure if he's gonna be quite okay to race very soon. Like I would be surprised if Zhao would be fine to race in the next race. That is what I think. Happy birthday, Sebastian. So it's Sebastian Vettel's birthday? Really? Interesting. I didn't know it was Sebastian Vettel's birthday. Yeah, so we are just waiting for the race start, bro. That's all we're waiting for. Waiting for the race start, waiting to see. Leclerc is behind the Red Bull. So it seems that we are starting the race in different positions. Okay, we don't have exact confirmation as to when we're gonna see the race start, but here we are. We're waiting, patiently waiting to see what's gonna happen. Oh my goodness, bro. Like, there's nothing wrong with them, you know, stopping the race, red flag. There's nothing wrong with that. But you can't take an hour, dude, to get a race started. Like, that just seems excessive. The only thing I would have said is that if someone actually, like, if it was way, like the worst accident I've seen recently, or the worst accident that of memory recently, in recent Formula 1 championships, was the one with the French driver. I have to remember his name. It was in Bahrain. We drove into a barrier. The car got stuck inside the barrier and caught fire. And he was in this flaming car. The car was on fire. He was in this car that was on fire, and he had to jump out of the car. And he actually burned his hand. He has like 3rd-degree burns. And he's no longer in Formula 1, unfortunately. What's his name again? I can't remember his name. I know his face. Like, I know his face perfectly. So it's just me, not me. My memory just failing me and not remember his name. I do know he's French. That I do know. So yes, I know he's French, but I can't remember his name, his exact name. If you know his name, you can put it in the comments. And then you will get points. You will get brownie points. Brownie points for knowing the name of the French driver that basically had to jump out of a burning car. Because he was in his car was on fire, so he was in his car for like, it was pretty like scary, man. It was very, 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 very scary. 8 minutes, they still have 8 minutes before the race starts, dude. Oh my goodness, bro. This restart is insanely long, dude. This is insanely long. I don't understand why we're taking this long, man. Okay, so we still have 8 minutes. Okay, now it's probably 7 minutes. 7 minutes, 45 seconds. So as far as I know, Lewis Hamilton would not be allowed to start from third, and Verstappen will not be allowed to start from first. Six minutes left. 6 minutes left. 6 minutes 59, 58, 57, 56, 55, 54, 53, 52, 51, 50. Just over 6 minutes left, but yeah, we'll say 6 minutes. I must say, that was pretty scary, bro. Pretty scary. Pretty scary when you saw what happened to the Alfa Romeo of Zhao. Or as they call him, Zhao. Dude, like, I just know his name, and I just know the pronunciation is not an English pronunciation. That is why I'm trying to correct myself. Lewis Hamilton finally trying to get into his car. 5 minutes 55 seconds, 5 minutes 53 seconds, 5 minutes 50 seconds. Russell explaining that he had no grip on his hard tires. Yeah, so Russell's still talking. He's being asked why couldn't restart, and is he happy with not being able to restart? let's be honest. Russell should have opened his eyes. He should have noticed the car trying to squeeze between him and Zhao. And for whatever reason, he believed he didn't have to worry about Gasly, and he squeezed Gasly. Gasly touched his back wheel because of you know, Russell squeezing. It might not be on purpose, of course, but it's like, you know, their only job is to open their eyes, to pay full attention to everything before they make decisions. And I think Russell didn't make the right decision. I think that's the main thing. He didn't make the right decision, and I think that is one thing he cannot deny. Even if he wants to say that no, but it's not his fault, I still feel like, unfortunately, you know, unfortunately he was in that position, and he turned into Gasly, and you know, Gasly touched his back wheel. And you know, Russell touched Zhao, and Zhao is now basically going to the medical center, probably on his way to hospital, to be honest. Okay, so we're still patiently waiting, dude. Patiently waiting for this. Like, I've been streaming now for let's see how long I've been streaming. According to my streaming software, I have been streaming now for almost an hour, right? 52 minutes. 52 minutes streaming, and we only saw half a race. Half a race. We saw half a race, and that's about it. Half a race. Sorry, not half a race. Half a racing lap. Half a lap. We saw half a lap of a race. And it's just half a lap. So it's not really a race. I don't know why I keep saying half a race, when it's not even a lap, it's half a lap. It's not even a full, not even one full lap. We didn't see one full lap of racing yet. Completely understand. They needed to do their you know, their whole safety check and everything. I completely understand. Okay, 1 minute 45 seconds. But I still feel like this is too slow, man. This is way too slow for them to get this, to get the race restarted. This is way too slow. This is unnecessarily slow. It is like they're trying to frustrate someone watching this, and that makes no sense to me. One minute left, 1 minute left. Then these cars can exit the track, exit onto the track, and they can ultimately start racing. Forty seconds before they get onto the track and they start preparing to restart the race. Will it be a standing start? I think it's a standing start, right? Yeah, so red flag always means a standing start. Unless if the racing stewards decide to change that. But as far as I know, this is going to be a standing start. So they will all line up at the start, at the grid. Starting grid, starting line, they'll line it up, and then we will go racing. Let's see if they are going to put Lewis Hamilton. I think if they restart the way that they are, I think Lewis Hamilton can challenge for first place. Purely from the start. I'm not sure from race pace, but from the start, definitely. And that could be dangerous for everybody involved. Dangerous in many aspects. Dangerous that they might be behind the Mercedes, that they can't necessarily pass easily. Until you know, the you know, laps you know, progress and the race progresses, and then ultimately can decide to what strategy they want to do. Okay, so let's see what we're gonna do. Dude, it seems like they are gonna they're actually going to start the way that they did. This is interesting, dude. This is so interesting. They're actually going to start them in the same way that they started the race. Completely ignoring the fact that the race did start. It's just that they didn't complete a lap. Can we please get this laps? Oh, they're behind the safety car, so this is not a standing start. It used to be a standing start with the red flag, dude. It is standing start. Car will enter pit standing start. Okay, exactly. I was about to say it has to be standing start. They are allowed to drive around the track. Hamilton is back in 5th place, dude. Hamilton is back in 5th place. Okay, so at least they reset everything. They reset everything except for the cars that crashed. The cars that crashed, they don't have any more, you know, chance to do anything. Okay, so what are we gonna do now? Come on, man. Nigel Mansell is also here. He is in a Ferrari garage. Okay, so we're about to get started. The second start of the race, dude. It took them an hour, dude, to get the race restarted. I do understand it was a serious crash, but I think an hour is ridiculous. Carlos in pole position. Verstappen right next to him on the right side in 2nd. Leclerc in 3rd place. Perez in 4th place. Lewis Hamilton in 1st place for the start. 6th place, Lando Norris. Fernando Alonso 7th. Nicholas Latifi 8th. Pierre Gasly 9th. Valtteri Bottas 10th. Yuki Tsunoda 11th. Let's see if the race is going to start or not. Oh yeah, so you get another Daniel Ricciardo 12, Esteban Ocon 13, Kevin Magnussen 14, 15, Vettel, Mick Schumacher 16, Lance Stroll 17. Race just started. Race started. Carlos Sainz is pushing. Carlos Sainz pushing Verstappen off the track almost, dude. That is dangerous, bro. Oh my god, an accident is gonna happen again. Carlos Sainz should be... I think, you know, he was dangerous, dude. He was pushing Verstappen into the wall, basically, dude. The only reason why I'm complaining, the only reason is because I believe he would get a penalty. If it's a normal situation, he will get a penalty. It's... So many things are happening, I can't even keep up. So what is happening? Leclerc tried to go on the inside of Verstappen. Verstappen basically also put his elbows out and said, Leclerc, buddy, you're not going to pass me. Sergio Perez has damage on his front wing. Oh my goodness. Sergio Perez. Like Verstappen was the worst when it comes to pressure. Verstappen had the worst pressure, especially from Sainz. Carlos Sainz forced Verstappen almost into the wall at the start, dude. Leclerc, why are they trying to note Verstappen Leclerc, bro? What about Carlos Sainz almost pushing Verstappen into the wall? What is happening with these marshals, bro? Like, they are... Like, this is just so strange. You have Carlos Sainz being so aggressive, he's almost pushing Verstappen into the wall. But there's nothing wrong with that. But they want to investigate Verstappen versus Leclerc. I don't know, bro. Yeah, so they're gonna have to force him into the pits. So Perez is gonna have to go back to the pits. My goodness. Okay, so Carlos Sainz is actually let's keep it the way it is, because we want Carlos Sainz to be maximum attack. Because, you know, just seeing Verstappen win a race is not going to be that interesting. We need to see Verstappen actually have to fight for a race win. So if Verstappen fights for this race win and gets it, then great, man. Because Carlos Sainz literally almost drove him into a wall, man. It's ridiculous, actually. So let's do position check. Carlos Sainz first, Max Verstappen second, Charles Leclerc third, Sergio Perez fourth, Lando Norris fifth, Lewis Hamilton sixth, Pierre Gasly seventh. Lewis Hamilton actually went backwards. He went one place backwards. Instead of starting third, he's now sixth. Pierre Gasly 7th, Fernando Alonso 8th, Yuki Tsunoda 9th, Esteban Ocon 10th, Nicolas Latifi 11th, Valtteri Bottas 12th, Daniel Ricciardo 13th, Sebastian Vettel 14th, Kevin Magnussen 15th, 16th, Mick Schumacher. DRS has been enabled. Let's see if Verstappen can use DRS to his look here. I think Verstappen is very comfortable on this racetrack. I think this is a racetrack he likes, and he's going to be very good at this racetrack. So I think if Carlos Sainz wants to beat him, he has to do what he did at the start. So at least he didn't, you know, push, he didn't crash Verstappen out of the race. So I need to calm down. Nothing happened. Carlos Sainz is just being overly aggressive, and I think he rightfully should be. Because I think he needs to be that aggressive if he wants to stay in front of Max Verstappen. So let's give it to him. Let's give it to him. That was a good tactic from Carlos. He's getting away with it, which that is surprising, I have to be honest. So Lewis Hamilton is now going to try. Is that Lewis Hamilton? Yes, Lewis, of course, because Russell is off. Lando Norris is being attacked by Lewis Hamilton. Lando Norris being attacked by Lewis Hamilton. Perez went into the pits. Damn. So now it's fourth and fifth. So Charles Leclerc. Oh, Lewis Hamilton. Poor Lando Norris. But it's obvious because the McLaren is not as fast as a Mercedes, so it just makes sense. I'm cheating because I'm looking at the live data, and the live data is up to date, and my stream is a little bit outdated. It is a bit slow. It's a bit delayed, should I say? Yeah, that's an easy pass from Lewis Hamilton. Easy pass from Lewis Hamilton. He's now in 4th place, but remember he was in 3rd place. If they didn't stop the race, he would have stayed in 3rd place. So Leclerc has got damage on his front wing. Interesting. So I'm guessing Leclerc and Perez hit each other. Leclerc and Perez hit each other. So Carlos Sainz is still in 1st, Verstappen in 2nd, but how close are they? Okay, Max Verstappen is getting very close, dude. Max Verstappen is getting very close to Carlos. I'm telling you, Carlos Sainz, fine. It's good for you to be in front, bro, but remember, Verstappen prefers to attack. Verstappen prefers to be the hunter rather than defending, so you might be in a worse position than you might have believed. But let's just see. Let's wait and see what happens. Yeah. We're just watching the start. We're watching the start. Replay of the start. He was pushing Verstappen into the wall, dude. Yeah, so Carlos Sainz was absolutely defending for his life. Why are we... Okay, so at least we can see... Lewis Hamilton seems so confused. He's like driving and... So Perez... Oh, he actually hit the back of Carlos. So Perez actually hit the back of Carlos, huh? Interesting. Perez actually hit the back of Carlos Sainz. And then also hit, Charles Leclerc as well. So Perez was all over the place, dude. Hitting... Perez basically hit both cars, both of the Ferraris. So there's no way Verstappen is not gonna make a move on him, dude. Verstappen basically says he likes to attack. But you know what? This is how we can see if Carlos Sainz can manage the stress, manage this. How well is Carlos Sainz gonna manage this? This fight between him and Verstappen. How well can Carlos Sainz manage Verstappen and this fight between them? Let's find out, because this is going to ultimately show us if Carlos Sainz is capable of being that driver that can make Verstappen sweat. Because I feel that Leclerc has already done it. Leclerc has already shown that he can make Verstappen sweat and make Verstappen work hard to try and beat him. But Carlos Sainz hasn't done that. Even though he tried to beat him in Canada, Carlos Sainz never actually looked like he was about to pass Verstappen legitimately, because he never made an actual pass move. But now that Verstappen can pass Carlos, what is going to happen? What is Carlos Sainz going to do to avoid being passed? And if he does get passed, will he actually be able to have the skill and the momentum and the courage to attack Verstappen and actually pass him, like successfully pass him? Because remember, if Verstappen can successfully pass Carlos Sainz and Carlos Sainz cannot successfully pass Verstappen back, then that is a problem. There's a difference between staying in front of someone and then having to pass that person after they have taken away your position. He's a bit quicker. No, I don't think he's quicker, dude. I just think he's doing whatever you're doing. He's using the DRS well. He's clearly Verstappen would be quicker if he is using DRS, right? Carlos Sainz just went into the road saying that he's quicker, but DRS is enabled, so of course he's quicker, bro. He's literally using DRS to get close to you. I just hope that Ferrari does not choke that Ferrari engine, because if that Ferrari engine chokes, then my goodness, that's gonna be really bad if that Ferrari engine chokes. So let's see. I think it's just a matter of time before Verstappen passes him, dude. Oh, okay, I already spoiled myself. I spoiled myself. I know what's gonna happen. I know what's gonna happen, and I want to see it happen. See how he did it. Did Carlos Sainz make a mistake? Probably. Is Carlos Sainz going to make a mistake to allow Verstappen to pass? Because remember now, if Verstappen passes him, then Verstappen no longer has DRS. Then Carlos Sainz can have DRS if he could stay with the Ferrari. It's the same within Canada. Canada, he had DRS. Verstappen did not have DRS in specific on specific laps because he didn't have people in front of him. Verstappen is about to pass Carlos Sainz. Is about to pass him, but oh, he made a mistake. He made a mistake. Carlos Sainz made a mistake, dude. Carlos Sainz made a mistake. See, that is how you know. That is how you know when a driver is capable and a driver is not capable. He made a mistake. Okay, fine. Carlos Sainz did actually catch his car. His car looked like it was, you know, getting squirrely. Was about to go off the track. All Carlos Sainz has to do is stay behind Verstappen, bro. Get the DRS. Get the DRS from Verstappen now, bro. You made that mistake, even though it might have been a gust of wind. Yeah, he definitely had to catch the car. Yeah, he definitely had to catch the car, so fine. Fastest lap, Lewis Hamilton. It's so funny, fastest lap for Lewis Hamilton, but these guys in front are far, like the top 3 drivers are within 2 seconds. The top 3 drivers are literally 1.9 seconds apart from each other. Lewis Hamilton is 6 seconds behind them, dude. So there's a massive difference between, but the only thing that Mercedes can accomplish is if the Ferrari and the Red Bull of oh my, Yuki Tsunoda and Gasly are sliding. What's wrong with these tires? Okay, that's just a racing incident. No one did anything wrong there. Both of the drivers, you know, caused their own slide, so. The only reason why Charles Leclerc wants to pass Carlos Sainz because of the World Championship. I don't think Charles Leclerc, and the only reason why Charles Leclerc says he's faster is because he's in the DRS of Carlos Sainz. So that's also unfair. Verstappen is very slow, dude. Oh my god, Verstappen's car has got reliability issues, dude. Ran over a bit. The carbon keep car tires are not level. Think they've got a puncture. So Verstappen's car has got a puncture, dude. Verstappen's car has got a puncture, bro. He's not even gonna win this race because of a puncture. How did he get a puncture? How did he get the puncture? Verstappen was explaining something about carbon, but where did the carbon come from? Where did the carbon come from, bro? So Verstappen just joined in 6th place. Verstappen joined in 6th place because of a tire puncture. But how did he get the puncture? Let's see. Yeah. It has to be his left tire. His left tire, I think. His left tire had a puncture. Dude, Carlos Sainz went past him like nothing, dude. Yeah. Let's see what happens now. So Verstappen says there's still something wrong with, dude, the reliability of the freaking Red Bull, bro. It's unpredictable. Because we... See, now we're speculating that it might be a puncture, but now we think it might be something else. Yeah, so the Red Bull Verstappen is saying his car is broken. There's something wrong with Verstappen's car. Dude, now if both Ferraris are also out of the race, it means Hamilton is going to take first place, dude. He has body damage on the rear, I believe, of his car. So Verstappen has body damage on the rear of his car, and that's causing him to lose speed. The team says that he will not. Penalty gets, so Yuki Tsunoda gets a penalty for causing a collision. And that's probably with his teammate, if I'm not mistaken. This is interesting, dude. So now if both Ferraris retire, because we all know that Ferrari's reliability is absolute dog trash. So it's the rear of the car has got some kind of downforce issue. The rear of, I'm telling you, if Charles Leclerc does not pass, but then again he has got a front wing issue, so that also confuses me. Even if he does pass Carlos Sainz, the only thing Verstappen can do now is just try and drive. They said that they might be able to fix it during a pit stop, but I doubt they would be able to do it properly, man. Fastest lap for Hamilton, dude. How is Hamilton doing fastest lap, yet he can't stay within a range of the front runners? So, as we know, Leclerc has also got a problem with his front wing. And, however, even though Leclerc has got a problem with his front wing, he's still catching up to Carlos Sainz, dude. He's staying within DRS range of Carlos Sainz. So it means that Carlos Sainz is not that fast. And yes, you can say, but oh, it's because Carlos Sainz is using the DRS, which I agree. But remember, if he's got damage on his car, if Carlos Sainz has got damage on his car, it means his car must be slower. So the fact that he is fast enough to continue is pretty ridiculous. It's pretty ridiculous because he's staying with Carlos Sainz. Carlos Sainz cannot shake him. Carlos Sainz is weaving to keep his teammate behind him. But Carlos Sainz, Lewis Hamilton is faster, dude. Lewis Hamilton is way faster. Lost his wing, yeah. But no one made contact with Verstappen. Damn, so they're showing slow-mos of pieces of debris falling from Carlos Sainz's car when they were racing before. So that might have even caused Verstappen to lose his tire pressure. Who knows? But the fact that no one hit him and he's got damage on his rear makes no sense to me, dude. And Lewis Hamilton, all of a sudden, Lewis Hamilton is now 3... Okay, now he's back to 4.4. He was 3 point something seconds, plus he's got fastest lap 1 minute 32, so... I don't understand why Lewis Hamilton is so much faster with fastest lap, but he can't seem to maintain that fastest lap. I'm sorry to say, but Lewis Hamilton shouldn't be that far behind if his car is that fast. It is almost like they're... So Carlos Sainz is slow for some reason. So let's see what... So if everybody comes... Oh, okay, dude, there's something wrong with Verstappen's car for sure, bro. Verstappen is 29 seconds behind the leader. Now he's 29th, almost 30 seconds. Yep, he's 30 seconds behind the leaders, bro. 30 seconds behind the leaders, bro. Reliability of the Red Bull came back to haunt them, eh? The questionable reliability of the Red Bull came back, and now the Red Bull no one touched the Red Bull of Verstappen. Verstappen made sure of it. Like, he made sure no one touched his car, bro. I'm sorry to say this, but I don't understand why Hamilton is fast some laps and then completely slow, and then fast and then slow. There is no way. .32.9. So Lewis Hamilton is doing 32.9s, and Leclerc is complaining that Carlos Sainz is slow. Carlos Sainz does seem to be slow, I'm going to be completely honest. And he's got medium tires. He needs to be pushing. Like, he has no choice, because ultimately Lewis Hamilton is faster and he's not supposed to be faster. Lewis Hamilton's car is not that fast, unless, of course, like I said, upgrades. Lewis Hamilton might have Mercedes upgrades that are making him extremely fast compared to what he's supposed to be. This is good. All I'm saying now, if this Ferrari, if one of their cars retire because of mechanical issues, if one of the Ferrari drivers retire mechanical issues, I'm telling you now, Ferrari needs to throw that car in the garbage. Just throw that car in the garbage if it retires again, or not the car but the engine, because most of the times it's the engine, right? The mechanical parts in the car that's not working the way it's supposed to work. My question is, if Leclerc is so much far, dude, Lewis Hamilton is way faster than than the guys in front, and I don't know how that's possible. But ultimately, what I'm trying to say is that Hamilton is catching up to Leclerc and Carlos Sainz, but I'm confused as to why Carlos Sainz is that slow. And I'm also confused as to why Leclerc is complaining why he's not just passing his teammate if his teammate is that slow, because he's got DRS. Ultimately, Leclerc is wishful thinking that he can pass, he is faster than Carlos Sainz, but I think it's Carlos Sainz DRS helping Leclerc. As long as Ferrari finishes the way that they finish now, then I'm happy. Like, Max Verstappen has a problem with his car, no one can help him. Like, that's just the way the cookie crumbles, bro. Just the way the cookie crumbles. Poor Max can't. So I believe, oh, it's Carlos Sainz in the pits. Okay, so now we're gonna find out if Leclerc puts in a fast lap. If Leclerc puts in a fast lap, then we will know that Leclerc was ultimately faster. So if you don't know this, Carlos Sainz went into the pits. He's into the pits for new tires. Which tires are they putting on him? They're putting hard tires. Okay. 2.5 second stop, which is a good stop. So Carlos Sainz just business as usual. Went into the pits, came out. Hamilton is 2.7 seconds behind Leclerc, dude. I'm so confused as to why do we have surely we're gonna see some reaction to that. Like, Hamilton is faster than Leclerc as well. I'm sorry to say this, but Leclerc is not improving. Valtteri Bottas race ends. I don't know why, but Valtteri Bottas' car is not capable of continuing on. So they're retiring his car. Hamilton is so close behind Charles Leclerc, it makes almost no sense, dude. Dude, I'm telling you now, if Ferrari messes this up as well, if Ferrari cannot finish first this race, I don't care which car it is, if Ferrari can't finish first, then this is ridiculous, man. Seriously. Where's Max Verstappen now? Oh, Verstappen is 6. Verstappen is still 6. So Ocon, can't Ocon attack Verstappen? %66% chance of Leclerc overtake. That's basically pit stop. So if Leclerc goes to the pits, then Lewis Hamilton does his pit stop strategy, then he should be able to pass Leclerc. Oh no, this is between Leclerc and Carlos Sainz. Sorry. Carlos Sainz might be able to overtake Leclerc. Dude, I don't care between Carlos Sainz and Leclerc. They're teammates, bro. Who cares which Ferrari wins? If a Ferrari wins, that's cool. Interesting, man. Yeah, so the British commentators are so happy because Lewis Hamilton is fast enough to compete with Leclerc. Leclerc's car is not in perfect shape, so I don't think it's absolutely 100% fair, man. What is his lap time? I want to know what is Leclerc's lap time, man? Oh man, 1.5 seconds. Lewis Hamilton is catching up to Leclerc. That is interesting, dude. Hamilton 1:32.4, 1 minute 32.4. Interesting. Okay, so I do have information. So Leclerc's last lap was 1 minute 32.7. So yes, Leclerc can actually do 1 minute 32s as well, just not 1 minute 32.4. He's not as fast as Hamilton, but he's fast. Carlos Sainz is matching Leclerc, but it's not fast. It's not as fast as Hamilton, which is interesting. Okay, so Lewis Hamilton is so close to Leclerc that I would be surprised if Leclerc doesn't come in that Lewis Hamilton won't be in DRS range as well as trying to pass Leclerc. Verstappen is in 6th place, lonely race, can't really do much, which is fascinating. Verstappen is back into the pits. They said that they were going to try and balance Verstappen's car. Verstappen is getting past, dude. Verstappen is getting past. Vettel just passed Verstappen. Let's see if Verstappen can repass Vettel. Can Verstappen yeah, I think he is. I think Verstappen is going to pass Vettel. He does not look that slow. Interesting, man. This is so interesting. Come on, Verstappen. You can pass Vettel. He's not that... Okay, but... It means that Red Bull is definitely not happy, dude. That Red Bull car is not... Yeah, I think Vettel is gone. Does not like the hard tire. He's trying to get the temperature up, and okay, so let's see what Verstappen has. Verstappen is definitely not going to finish first unless somehow the front runners cause some massive drama. Carlos Sainz is going faster than Leclerc, which is good, and Leclerc. Interesting. So Lewis Hamilton went into the pits. Okay, I'm cheating a little bit. I'm cheating because I'm looking at what happened. I'm looking at the live data. The data that's ahead of my live stream. To catch up to what's happening in real time. Oh, Hamilton came into the pits. I mean, Leclerc came first into the pits. But if Leclerc... Oh, okay. So now it's correcting itself. It's correcting itself. Lewis Hamilton was in front, never pitted. Okay, good. This live data is so confusing. Live data doesn't tell you that, oh, this guy went into the pits. This guy did not go into the pits. You have to see that for yourself. I'm telling you now, if Hamilton wins this race, my goodness. That is fascinating. So Verstappen's complaining he's driving on ice with those tires, especially with the damage on the car. So it means that Verstappen has got no chance at all, dude. Verstappen has no chance at all. I can't believe that Hamilton is in first place, dude. Can't believe it. I'm shocked. I'm shocked that somehow Mercedes is now the fastest car. Even the Ferraris can't keep up with the pace of Hamilton. That is insane. That is insane to me. Let's see, 18 minutes ahead. Let's see, sorry, 18 seconds ahead. 18 seconds ahead. So let's see if that goes down. They must have fixed Leclerc's wing, right? Did they fix his wing? I doubt they fixed his wing. So it seems Lewis Hamilton is still faster than Leclerc, huh? I mean Carlos Sainz. Carlos Sainz is not even able to keep... Carlos Sainz is not able to catch up to Hamilton. This is... I don't understand this. I don't get why the Mercedes is so fast now. So Verstappen is saying he's got a problem with his front wing as well. You would almost guess that Verstappen had a crash. That Verstappen had a crash, but no, it is not that Verstappen had a crash. It's that something is just wrong on his car, fundamentally wrong. Fastest lap, Leclerc. Fastest lap for Leclerc. There we go, bro. Leclerc is back. Leclerc is back. Fastest lap for Leclerc. So that is... Isn't that almost half a second better than Hamilton? That is like 400ths of a second better, right? See, there we go. Now Ferrari, come on. Dude, if these guys lose to Hamilton, I'm gonna feel bad for them. I'm gonna feel ashamed for them because it is just bad, dude. Pierre Gasly has retired. Okay. Ocon is in 10th, Latifi's in 9th. Why? I can't believe that Latifi's in 9th, dude. That is insane as well. Charles Leclerc needs to, like, I'm telling you now. Yeah, so Hamilton is being told he needs to try and, you know, push harder to stay in front of Leclerc. But I get the feeling that Leclerc might actually win this, dude. Fastest lap again from Leclerc. Dude, Leclerc needs to... Carlos needs to give way to Leclerc. Carlos needs to stay... Carlos needs to let Leclerc pass him. Carlos needs to... Why is the hard tires good on Leclerc's car? Hard tires are good on Ferrari compared to Red Bull. There's something wrong with Verstappen's car. Like, absolutely. So much wrong with Verstappen's car. I can't even imagine. No, I think Carlos Sainz needs to get out of the way, man. Carlos Sainz needs to get out of the way. Leclerc is way faster than him. But that's what I'm saying. If he's so much faster, then he should be able to pass him reasonably quickly, right? It's just that I think Carlos Sainz knows the car and he knows where to position his car pretty well. can't believe Hamilton's in first place, dude. That surprises me, I'm not gonna lie. Leclerc is still faster this lap. Leclerc is still faster. Yeah, so definitely, I think Carlos Sainz, yeah, so they are telling Carlos Sainz that they would have to swap if he's not fast enough. Which is completely understandable. Completely understandable because Leclerc is just faster. I'm sorry. But once again, will the car hold up? Will that car still have mechanical issues at the end of the race? Will it be reliable enough for them to finish this race? Who knows? That is the question. That's the ultimate question. It's very nice of them to drive fast, but can their car actually handle it? Can their car actually manage to finish? No one knows. We have to wait. Yeah, I think Leclerc is way too fast for Carlos right now. Yeah, that's the, like, I think Ferrari needs to step in. Ferrari needs to step in. Ferrari needs to step in. Okay, fine, nice. Carlos Sainz is letting... There we go, there we go, there we go, there we go, there we go. So Charles Leclerc is now allowed to go after Hamilton, dude. Nice. This is what we want to see. This is what we want to see, man. I fully agree with that decision, man. Anybody could see that Carlos Sainz was not fast enough compared to Leclerc. I think they should have pitted Hamilton already, dude. Because now it's game over when it comes to Leclerc catching up to Hamilton. I think when it comes to speed, Leclerc has got the speed, bro. Especially after that pit stop. I'm so surprised Max Verstappen's car is a total disaster, man. He's in 8th place. He can't even get close to Sebastian Vettel. Why does the Mercedes car look so strange? Looks like his car is vibrating or something. Hamilton's medium tires is 30 laps old. How is he that fast? That doesn't even make sense. How is his car that fast on medium tires that are 30 laps old? Insane, dude. Insanity. So yeah, now the British commentators are now strategizing for Mercedes, telling Mercedes that they should let Lewis Hamilton stay out as long as possible and then go in at the last moment to get soft tires so he could be fast enough to actually repass the Ferraris. I would be surprised if Lewis Hamilton, yeah, I think Leclerc is way faster than Lewis Hamilton, that's for sure, bro. I would say as long as the Ferraris do not have any mechanical issues, then Lewis Hamilton deserves this win if he can win. But if he does not win, and there's no mechanical issues from the Ferraris, then I don't know, bro. I don't understand why Verstappen had to have an issue with his car. I don't get it. It makes no sense to me. That is the strangest thing ever. He's got a mechanical issue with his car. Mechanical issue with his car, and there's no sense to be made of that, man. Yeah, Leclerc is doing 1 minute 31.8. Latifi is cutting the track, dude. Latifi is doing track limits. Yeah, you see that? That's a problem, Latifi, is that... Whoa, why is it so dark there all of a sudden? Is it cloudy? It must just be cloudy. Hamilton says that he can't maintain that pace forever, which makes sense. Lewis Hamilton is in the pit lane. He's in the pit lane. And Ricciardo. So they made a mistake in the pit stop. They're about, it's 4.3 second pit stop. It's very slow pit stop, but Ricciardo is even worse. 4.4 from McLaren. There we go. Ferrari first and second. That's nice, man. But ultimately, I don't know why the team made such a poor decision. A poor pit stop. Damn, Max Verstappen, bro. Damn, Max Verstappen. Such a poor race, bro. I can't even begin to understand why Red Bull is having such an issue with the Verstappen's car. That makes almost no sense. The British commentators are not happy with the team, the pit crew of Lewis Hamilton, because they gave him a slow pit stop. Bro, Lewis Hamilton's 4 seconds. Yeah, there's no way Lewis Hamilton can win this race. Only by the fact that the Ferrari will retire, which is completely possible. But even by then, I wouldn't feel very, I wouldn't feel very proud if I was a Mercedes having to win because Red Bull's Max Verstappen had a mechanical issue, and then you've got both Ferraris out as well because of mechanical issues. That does not mean that you are faster, bro. That just means that you got lucky again. McLaren responding to Fernando Alonso by pitting Norris. Norris was in the pit. He's now out of the pit lane, and Norris is now still ahead of Fernando Alonso, about a second in front of him, huh? 1.1 second in front of Fernando Alonso. Interesting. Yeah, so the race engineer of Hamilton is saying that yep, they had a problem with the stop. Wait, Hamilton is not slow. He's picking up pace now again. Not really. Okay, fine. He's not really picking up that much pace. I wonder why they decided to... Oh, because it's summer... Isn't it summertime there? Leclerc has done the fastest lap of the race. Esteban Ocon is about to pass Verstappen. Max Verstappen is about to get passed by Ocon, bro. How did he pick up bodywork damage, dude? Esteban Ocon is about to pass Verstappen. That's just a fact. He's about to pass Max Verstappen, and that's not even funny. Passes lap again from Leclerc, 1 minute 31.6. Leclerc is on fire, bro. It's not, so the team is telling Carlos Sainz to reduce his fuel usage. Interesting. Dude, it must is very interesting to see Verstappen trying to keep his position, his 8th position. Ocon is about to pass Verstappen, that sucks. Verstappen has a sick car, man. Verstappen has a very sick car. Verstappen is still trying to fight back, bro. Verstappen is trying to fight back, bro. Don't you like people are getting excited that Verstappen is getting passed. Leclerc fastest lap again, 1 minute 31.5. Okay, so we have 14 laps remaining. 14 laps remaining. Trying to see this Grand Prix through, but I don't see Leclerc losing apart from the fact that his car might decide to give up on him. That's the only thing that can cause Leclerc to lose this race, is his car is giving up. Lewis Hamilton almost had first place, huh? He almost had it. Almost had the first place. Lewis Hamilton. Almost did a very good thing. Very interesting. Very interesting to see that Hamilton can't actually catch Sainz properly. Like, it's not the same way he caught them in the first stint of the race. It seems like the hard tires are not the... Actually, he's now 1.9 seconds behind Carlos Sainz, so it would be strange if Carlos Sainz... Will Carlos Sainz be able to keep Hamilton behind him? See, now I'm kind of wondering, will Carlos... Verstappen is about to repass Ocon, bro. Verstappen is about to repass Ocon. Verstappen passed Ocon. It's Verstappen, bro. Do you really think Verstappen is gonna allow you to pass him without trying to get back? Hamilton doing 1 minute 31.3. Ocon is a problem. Ocon has a problem. That's a safety car, bro. That's a safety car issue, bro. Oh no, it's not a safety car issue. That's an engine problem. Oh my god, they're gonna have to yellow flag and perhaps even safety car this race now. Yeah, so if we get the safety car, Hamilton has a shot. So we've got a safety car. We have a safety car, so Hamilton has a shot now because Hamilton definitely has a fast car. Hamilton 1000% has a fast car. Very interesting. They're pitting him. They're pitting. Carlos Sainz and Lewis Hamilton goes into the pits. They're probably going to put soft tires on. We're not sure about the tires. Let's see. Hamilton soft. Yep, soft tires. Carlos Sainz soft tires. Both soft tires. Interesting. Both of them soft tires, bro. They should have pitted Verstappen to give him soft tires as well, to just see what he can do with the soft tires. Damn, bro. Leclerc is screwed, bro. Because of the safety car, Leclerc is now not in a very good spot, dude. Charles Leclerc is not in a good spot. Is that Verstappen? No, that's Perez. Perez has got. Does Perez have soft tires or hard tires? Or medium tires? Perez got soft tires as well. Nice. I wonder what is so fast on the Red Bull that we never saw anything. Lewis Hamilton, just go guys, are you sure this is the right tires? He sounds like a hippie that's high, dude. Like, dude, you're on soft tires. It's the fastest tire in the race. They're giving you the best possible opportunity, so just take it, man, and be happy. Let's see how much faster this Mercedes is now. Verstappen also into the pits. Are they gonna give him soft tires? They have to give him soft tires, right? Yep, soft tires for Max Verstappen as well. Soft tires for Max Verstappen as well. Let's see what happens with Max Verstappen's car. I don't know, but let's see. What can Verstappen do with the soft tires? Like, Verstappen's car is not totally destroyed or anything, but it's just he doesn't seem to have the car he wants. The car he's used to. Yeah, they should have put it Charles Leclerc. They should have put it him, dude. They should have put it Charles Leclerc for sure. Charles Leclerc needed to be pitted, and that is 100% a fact. The fact that they didn't put Charles Leclerc, just put him in, just like he's on hard tire, like not medium tires, hard tires compared to soft tires of Charles Leclerc. Carlos Sainz and Hamilton. And the good thing is Sainz is definitely not a driver to be underestimated. So I feel comfortable saying that Carlos Sainz being in soft tires gives Ferrari a better opportunity to defend against Hamilton. Even though I know that Charles Leclerc is probably the best option they have when it comes to the driver that can actually do the job. Like, almost guaranteed to do the job if the car can hold up, if the engine or if the car mechanically does not, retire itself. He lost one position to Fernando Alonso. Lando Norris went into the pits and then lost the position. They were trying to not lose the position from, even though he lost the position. What is Fernando Alonso's tire? Soft as well. Oh, okay, cool. I see. Fernando Alonso also has soft. That's interesting. I'm just like, it is so strange. Verstappen's car completely slows down as if he's got a flat tire, but But they changed the tires. He's still very slow. There's no significant damage on the car that anybody can see. There's nothing showing that the car was even damaged. So it's very odd. What exactly is going on with the Red Bull that... So odd, bro. So Carlos Sainz, so if you don't know this, everybody is now waiting for the restart because everybody's behind the safety car, waiting for the safety car to, okay, the safety car is ending this lap. Safety car is ending this lap. We're just waiting because of Ocon's car stopping in the middle of the road. So we have Verstappen went into the pits to get soft tires, but he is now in 9th place between the two Haas's of Magnussen in front of him and Mick Schumacher behind him. If Mick Schumacher can pass Verstappen, that would be the first time that Mick Schumacher actually passed a world champion. Legitimately. And beat him probably, right? But the only difference is he's beating a car that's sick. A broken Red Bull. But I'll also give it to him, he still did it, so fine. So let's see, what can Lewis Hamilton do with these soft tires? How much faster will Lewis Hamilton be? Because I'm telling you now, he was not... The previous lap, he was actually like just before the pit stop, just before they went to the pits and got the soft tires, before the safety car came out, Lewis Hamilton was very fast. So I don't know, man, something tells me that Lewis Hamilton might actually still be very much winning this race. Let's see what he does, man. Let's see what he does. You're gonna see the destiny of the British Grand Prix. Make it 10 car lengths. So they're asking Carlos Sainz. They're asking Carlos Sainz to back off because the race hasn't started yet. The safety car has ended, but the race is not completely started yet. And Carlos Sainz just says, "Please, guys, I just want to not have to worry about Lewis Hamilton. I want to get on with the race." We've got Perez going. Perez is going after Hamilton. Perez is going after Hamilton, bro. Perez better pass Hamilton. I'm telling you now, if Perez does not pass Hamilton, dude, Perez is about to... Oh! Carlos Sainz just retook the lead. Of course he would, because he's on... Please don't crash each other out. Please don't crash each other out, Ferrari. Please don't. Carlos Sainz is basically going. It makes sense why. But the coolest thing of all of this is Perez just passed Hamilton, dude. Perez passed Hamilton. That's great stuff. And Verstappen is in 8th place. Nice. Verstappen is about to pass Vettel, it seems. Perez on a podium position purely because of the safety car. Okay, so I would say it would be very strange if Perez does not pass Leclerc, but it would be even stranger if Hamilton can't keep up with Perez. Safety car helped Perez, that's for sure. Perez is really like Perez is doing exactly what he needs to do in this situation. He's getting the advantage and he's taking advantage. Lewis Hamilton tried to cover Perez and Perez was like, yep, you made the wrong move, buddy. Yeah, Lewis Hamilton's car is not happy on soft tires, huh? Interesting. Hamilton and Perez again. Hamilton is trying to attack Perez and Perez is saying, no buddy, you're staying behind me. Perez is like, Lewis Hamilton, no, you're not gonna pass me, stay behind me. Be a good boy and stay behind me, Lewis. Fastest lap, Carlos Sainz, 1:30.8. That is good. That is good from Perez, bro. These are racing laps, bro. Let's see what Hamilton can do. Can Hamilton actually make Perez do a mistake? Not just do a mistake, but can Perez actually keep Lewis Hamilton behind him? But why is he even worried about Lewis Hamilton when he just needs to pass Leclerc? And then Leclerc can worry about Lewis Hamilton. Carlos Sainz 1:30.8. Perez and Hamilton got clear, they will have some great pace. I'm pretty sure they would. Perez on... Lewis Hamilton is staying with Perez. Like, Lewis Hamilton is staying with Perez, almost making... Okay, now he made a mistake there. Is that the pit straight? Is that the pit straight? Yep, that's the pit straight. He made a mistake at just the corner before the pit straight. He took it too wide for no real reason, because he was close, but he wasn't that close. So Perez is about to pass Leclerc. Like, I feel bad for Leclerc. Leclerc actually had such a good race. If you really think about it, Leclerc deserved this win. If you look at all the races, especially the races that his car retired him, the races that his team failed him. Yep. Ooh, dude, this is hard racing. This is hard racing. And Leclerc is like, no, bro, you're not going to pass me. Leclerc is hanging on with hard time. Oh, he cut the corner. He cut the corner and Lewis Hamilton is in. Lewis Hamilton somehow got into second place. That is insane. But Perez is right there. Perez is right there. Perez is like, yep, you won. Perez passed him. Perez passed him. Perez passed Lewis. And Leclerc is, nobody, I'm gonna... Dude, this is racing. This is hard racing, dude. And Lewis Hamilton is keeping his tire so close to the rear tire of Leclerc is insanely dangerous, bro. And Leclerc is literally trying to catch up to Perez now. Lewis Hamilton is on the outside of Leclerc trying to... Oh, he closed the door and now someone else is trying... Is that Fernando Alonso? Fernando Alonso is about to pass Lewis Hamilton, bro. Fernando Alonso's... Oh no. His car is not as powerful, I think. Dude. Verstappen is now into 7th place, which is nice. Damn, bro. So let's see how fast Perez is. Can Perez catch up to Carlos Sainz? Involving Perez and Leclerc. Will they do something about Perez? Because Perez definitely cut the corner. Perez 1000% cut the corner. I know that for a fact. I saw it. There, exactly. No, it's not that one. It's this next one, I think. Dude, the way that Lewis Hamilton passed them was kind of insane, dude. gain to Leclerc. Oh my god, they're trying to get Lewis Hamilton to be second, dude. These British commentators are desperately trying. They're desperately trying to force the stewards to now give a penalty to Perez, bro. And I don't think that's fair. I don't think it's fair. I don't think it's fair, bro. I don't think it's fair. The British commentators are trying to get Perez to get a penalty. And I don't think that's fair because he didn't. He lost a place to Lewis Hamilton. He didn't gain a position. He lost a place to Lewis Hamilton with that maneuver. So there's no gaining there. I don't know why he's talking about gaining. So Perez is now in second place. I just hope that they don't give him a penalty because these commentators, man. Yeah, he's about to pass Leclerc. People are actually shouting, huh? They're actually shouting each time Lewis Hamilton's about to pass Leclerc. I think what they don't understand is Leclerc is trying to keep Lewis Hamilton behind him on hard tires, bro. He's got hard tires. The fact that Lewis can't pass Leclerc and get it over and done with, that is the scary part. That he can't do it. That is the worst part. Like the person here that's amazing is Leclerc. Hamilton is not amazing. Hamilton couldn't pass Perez and keep him behind him. He couldn't. He couldn't do it because Perez was also on soft tires, which meant that they were on equal footing. And he couldn't keep Perez behind him. Why? Because he's on soft tires. With equal tires, Lewis Hamilton can't do anything. But as soon as Leclerc is on hard tires, come on. Just use the DRS. Use the DRS. Use the DRS, Leclerc. You can get past him. You know you can get past him. Oh man, I would not want to be on that corner with Hamilton on my right rear. He actually passed him. He actually passed Lewis, bro. He actually passed Lewis. Dude, I've got, like Leclerc is not just showing he's better than Hamilton, he's proving it. Because he's got hard tires and he's still faster than dude, the only reason why Lewis Hamilton is passing him on the straight is because he got soft tires, man. That's the only reason. I think Leclerc's tires are now completely destroying his race chances, dude. Oh man, Leclerc, you did so much, and now you can't. Come on, Leclerc, just try and catch up to Hamilton and try, man. Dude, I need Leclerc to pass Hamilton, but it's not gonna happen because his hard tires completely fell off. I don't think he's got grip anymore. I have to agree that when Carlos basically begged the team not to back up everybody 10 car length, Carlos Sainz was exactly correct, dude. Carlos Sainz had the faster car. He needed to get in front. You know what? There's no respect for Lewis Hamilton right now because first of all he had second, he couldn't keep second. Lewis Hamilton couldn't keep second, he had to absolutely battle with someone on hard tires. So Verstappen is trying to keep Mick Schumacher behind him. So Verstappen is battling with Mick Schumacher. Mick Schumacher is trying to pass Verstappen. Verstappen's like, nah. My car might be broken, but you're not gonna pass me, bro. The only issue is I wouldn't want Mick Schumacher to be behind me. Can you imagine him just crashing into the back of you? Because he's not paying attention. He's just a rookie, you know. Dude, Leclerc cannot do anything about Hamilton. His wheels lost full grip. Oh, Hamilton. I mean, Verstappen. Verstappen does not have a fast car, that's for sure. Verstappen's car can barely stay in front of that Haas. Imagine that. Imagine saying that the Red Bull, Verstappen's Red Bull can barely stay in front of the Haas. Dude, it's so dark and cloudy in the Formula 1 track, bro. It's so dark and cloudy. You would almost think it is going to rain any second. To be honest with you, Carlos Sainz was absolutely right when he said he shouldn't be the one to keep Lewis Hamilton behind him. He should be the one in front, leading the race. He was absolutely correct. Oh man, yeah, Verstappen did a good job. Unfortunately, it wasn't his day today. And you know what? No redemption from last year, unfortunately. I would have actually liked him to have redemption from last year. But that's the way it is. Come on, Perez. Why can't Perez catch up to Carlos Sainz? Perez, stop chilling, man. Is Carlos Sainz really that... Yeah, okay, he did have the fastest lap, did he? Yeah, he did have the fastest lap. I wonder if Perez can attempt to do fastest lap at least. Like don't worry about passing Perez. Perez, don't worry about passing Carlos Sainz, but can you at least try and do the fastest lap of the race? Because your teammate can't do it, because his car is sick. Yeah, Mick Schumacher is not going to pass Verstappen. Verstappen is doing what he needs to do. Alonso's now behind Leclerc, and he's so close to Leclerc. It's almost impossible to think that he's not about to pass Leclerc. I feel bad for Leclerc, dude. He doesn't deserve to be in that position. Final lap. So this will be it. Hopefully you did enjoy this. We'll do a last quick check of the position check, and Carlos Sainz is first. That's probably where he's going to finish. He's going to be first. Sergio Perez is second. A very good ending of the race for Sergio Perez. He did a very good race against Charles Leclerc, very good race against Lewis Hamilton. He showed again that Lewis Hamilton is nothing compared to a good driver, especially someone like Sergio Perez. Even Charles Leclerc showed that he's better than Lewis on hard tires. Remember, hard tires makes your car inherently slower compared to the soft tires that Lewis Hamilton had, and Charles Leclerc was still capable of beating Lewis Hamilton in most situations, even on hard tires. And now we've got Fernando Alonso in 5th place. And Verstappen and Mick Schumacher. So Lando Norris at 6th, Fernando 5th, Lando Norris 6th, Max Verstappen 7th, Mick Schumacher chasing Max Verstappen. Might actually get in front of him, but Max is doing whatever he can not to allow that. Sebastian Vettel 9th, Kevin Magnussen 10th, Lance Stroll 11th, Nicholas Latifi 12th, Daniel Ricciardo 13th, Yuki Tsunoda 14th, Esteban Ocon 15th. Esteban Ocon did not finish basically. Pierre Gasly did not finish, Valtteri Bottas did not finish. So Valtteri Bottas didn't finish, Russell didn't finish, Zhou didn't finish, Albon didn't finish. Winner of the race is Carlos Sainz. He just crosses the line in first. Second is Perez. Very good job, Perez. And third, we've got fastest lap from Hamilton. Fastest lap from Hamilton, bro. And Verstappen is like, bro, you're not passing me. And Verstappen, even with a broken car, Verstappen was able to manage and keep Mick Schumacher behind him. Good job from Hamilton, but to be honest with you, the fact that he didn't win this race, it's insane. The fact that he didn't even come second is insane. Like, he had so many opportunities, he just couldn't. He couldn't. Like, this is how you know Hamilton is not the same. He's not the same as these other guys, because Hamilton wasn't second. He was even in first in the race. Like, for a while he was first, and he just couldn't even get to second place. That's how you know. Leclerc deserves to be in first. Unfortunately, he was in a very bad spot. Alonso 5th, Good race. Didn't see much from him. He didn't actually pass many people. He could have passed Leclerc if he was in a better position, I guess. Car wasn't fast enough. All in all, Verstappen should have won the race. Couldn't win the race because of some mechanical issue. At least you could still get points. I think that is quite important for him to just have enough points. You know, score a little bit, score some points at least. So that is very good for him. And yeah, that is it. Hopefully you did enjoy this live stream. See you in the next live streams. Ciao for now. Remember, next race. What are we doing next race? Let me see. Next race we have... So we have the next race in Austria. Austria is the home of Red Bull. Austria is the home of Red Bull when it comes to Red Bull racing. Hopefully you did enjoy this race. Next race, Red Bull. That'll be next weekend, right? Yeah, so next weekend we've got Austria. This should be an easy win for Red Bull. They dominated there last year. And then after that France. But let's just focus on the next race, Austria. Now, will Red Bull fix their issues with Verstappen? I don't know. We have to wait and see. So we have to wait and see. Verstappen is still going to lead the championship. But not by as much points as he would like to, seeing that he could not finish top 3. Still a good job. Hope you did enjoy this. See you in the next live stream. Ciao for now.